Harshita, introduce yourself.
Good morning, sir. I am Harshita. I am a current student of Let's Talk English Proficiency Academy, and I am learning English here.
Okay. And how do you utilize your free time?
Uh, in my free time, I generally try to engage myself with those activities that makes me relax and as well as grow. I enjoy reading books, listening to music, and sometimes I think about my future goals. Usually, I spend my free time to do or to learn different kind of activities that I can learn from online. So it is easier for me to learn those activities, and I also believe that learning is a part of process. You can never stop them.
Okay, as you said that you are so much into learning, do you think you have a busy social life?
Definitely not. I can't say I have a busy social life. Rather than I say I have a managed social life. I often try to interact with those personalities who adds value to my life, and so that I can have more conversations, meaningful conversations with that person, and I can feel comfortable around them. I don't believe on often frequently socializing. I just believe on useful interactions.
And do you think you lead an active life?
I always try to lead an active life, both physically and mentally. I always make sure that I try to engage myself with learning new things so that I can't waste my time on unnecessary things. And even if I don't have physical things that I have to do or physical knowledge, but I always make sure that I have a busy mindset and always my mind stays productive and active.
Okay. Harshita, do you think your life has changed much in 2025?
Definitely, sir. My life has changed a lot in 2025. I have grown more emotionally mature and self-aware. I have learned how to deal with the difficult situations with calmness, know myself better, and always focus on the long-term goals rather than the short-term outcomes.
Quite important question, Harshita. This will definitely reveal your personality or some part of your personality. What do you do if others are not polite to you or use derogatory comments?
Mm, if others behave rudely with me, at that time I try to remain calm and composed because I don't believe that emotionally reacting on the situations only worsens the situations. So, if it's really necessary, then I would really like to communicate with that person. Otherwise, I try to choose distance myself with the unnecessary negativity.
And do you seek advice before making major decisions?
Yes, definitely. I would really like to seek advice before taking any decisions because at that time I really want to know others' opinions, their viewpoints, and it will be really helpful for me to get to know about what is going in the today's world. And I always prefer those persons who are more experienced and trustworthy.
Do you consider yourself a morning person or a night owl?
I consider myself more of a morning person because I feel fresh in the morning. I am very active in the morning and it helps me to stay focused as well as motivated also. In during the early hours, it helps me to stay positive and it also helps me to stay positive during the daytime and I can easily start my day on a productive and a positive note.
And is it easy for you to stay productive throughout the day?
Yes, definitely. If you are a morning person, so it will definitely help you to stay productive throughout the day. And I have also another plans to stay productive throughout the day. Like I can first prioritize my things and then break down into manageable tasks. And after taking the short breaks and focused on the particular thing at a particular time to increase my efficiency. So this is the one thing and one mantra that I can do to stay productive throughout the day.
Okay. Harshita, some students they are brilliant, they are studious, and they also want to be in the good book of their teachers. Do you also do that?
While I value good relationships rather than being good books of someone because I don't consider myself as a people pleaser. I believe that it is very important to stay true to your words, to your values, or to your opinions and be respectful for others rather than seeking others' constant approval for the many times.
How do you deal with self doubts?
It is quite difficult for me to deal with the self doubts because self doubts is a genuine feeling that everyone has suffered from it, and I am also suffering from it now. But if I really want to overcome this fear, I generally try to remind myself my past efforts and my achievements that yes, you have something in yourself, you have to do it. So it helps me to stay motivated at that particular point of time.
Harshita, why is it really important for an individual to be mindful?
Hmm. I believe that today's era is very brutal. So it is very important for an individual to be mindful in every situation. It has to be a kid, an adult person, or an old age person. So it totally depends on your mindset that how you are dealing with the situations. If you ever stuck in any kind of situation, so you have to be mindful. You have to see the first pros and then consequences. Then you make any decision because rather than taking the or seeking the pros and consequences, you are just taking the decision, so it will be definitely harm you in the future.
Do you think when you are mindful, you are always ready to produce a good solution for yourself?
No, it's not like that because future is uncertain and unpredictable. Sometimes you think too much, but the God want another things. So you have to be mindful, but don't expect that the thing you have in your mind is going to happen as the same. So you have to ready for the consequences also. You have to plan B also, so that if your plan A fails, so you have another thing in your hands, so that you can uh, analyze the situations and handle or deal the situations.
Is it easy for you to come back?
I always try to come back with great positivity and with great strength. Sometimes it is not easy for me, but not every time because I always know that what is my goal and how I have to perform in it. And sometimes it is a quite hard for me to come back from the setbacks because I believe that failures are a part of life and it is a part of growth also, so you have to take lessons from that failures rather than stopping yourself from your upcoming goals. So you have to become more strong, more motivated towards your goals, so it helps you to come back easily.
Okay. Did you see a good counselor in your parents?
Definitely, I see my parents as a good counselor because they know very much more than they know more than me. They have experienced a lot. They know how to handle emotional intelligence, how to handle emotions more than me. So if I really want to seek an advice from them, I generally ask them, even though I don't follow their all advices, but their some advices are very meaningful for me, so that I can take suggestions and notes from them, so it is very beneficial for me to make my own perspectives and own opinions about different situations.
Do you try to refrain yourself from arguments?
Mm. Yeah, generally, I try to refrain myself from the unnecessary arguments because I believe that not every disagreement needs confrontation, and whenever something is important at stake, so at that time, I really want calm and respectful discussion rather than ignoring the issue completely.
Hmm. Ashita, what new subjects or topics are you excited to learn this year?
There are few subjects that I really would like to study or learn this year. First is emotional intelligence. Being an introvert person, and I think that I am an emotional person also. So I really would like to learn emotional intelligence of others so that I can easily understand others' emotions and whenever it is necessary, so that I can console them from a very good part to the bad part. So it is easier for them and for me to conversate with that person because the person is not in his control, so the person needs someone who attach with them or who console them emotionally. So this is the one subject I really would like to study.
Okay. Do you think schools should focus more on correction rather than punishment?
Definitely, school should more focus on correction rather than the punishment because correction helps the person to analyze their mistakes and also help them to go on a straight or a good path. But punishment often changes the behavior of a person for a short time span, but they often create fear. So I think school should pay focus more on the correction rather than the punishment because sometimes punishment change the student's behavior and it leads to a very dangerous way.
Hmm. Okay, it can lead to a serious
It,
repercussions.
it can lead to a serious repercussions.
How do you feel after being punished?
After being punished, I usually feel upset and disappointed at first. and I it makes me reflect on my mistakes and understand what went wrong. If the sometimes it affects my confidence also if the punishment is too harsh for me. So, however, if it is really fair, so it will definitely help me to make myself improve in a better way.
Shita, do you always keep your goals in your mind?
This is my conscious effort that I always keep my goals into my mind so that they can remind me that you don't have to waste your time. You have to be hard work. You have to pay too much attention to your hard work and you have to be focused. You don't waste your time by doing unnecessary things and by criticizing people. So yes, I try to keep my goals into my mind so it helps me to move me forward.
And what fuels your dreams and ambitions?
I think my hard work, desire to grow, and living my life into a happier way, more happier way. This three or four things give fuels to my ambitions and goals. It helped me to regenerate myself again and again, and it helped me to restart myself again and again if I ever met with the failure. So yes, these are the things I generally do.
Okay. As we are having this conversation for almost 10 to 15 minutes. So, where do you think that you need to improve yourself? Are you happy with your communication skills? Are you happy with your content, with your grammar, or the structure that you use, or the kind of vocabulary that you use? Where do you think, being a student or being a communicator, you have to improve yourself? Do you
Uh,
think you are making grammar mistakes?
Yes, definitely. I am thinking that I made a lot of grammar mistakes during our conversations, but still I have confidence in myself that I really would like to improve this in the future if I ever get a chance.
And do you think this is the key to success? Having a different kind of confidence. You can crack any interview, you can crack any deal, you can crack any conversation, you can crack any critical situation.
Definitely, this is a type of confidence if you are carrying it. So it shows your personality that you are never stop yourself from the failures. If you are getting things done wrong in the life or in the studies as well as, so you have that confidence in yourself that you will achieve it in a not in a one go, but you will give your chances. You try to give a chances to yourself that if it is not necessary that you have to complete a thing in a one go, it maybe you can complete it twice or a thrice. So yes, you will have that confidence in yourself if you are really born that. So I think I am carrying this type of confidence, and I am not good enough in this particular language, but I am trying my best or trying hard to become a good communicator.
Would you like to share your journey with us?
I would say it was a great journey. I have learned a lot of things. I have learned how to overcome my fears. Like when I joined this institute, I didn't know how to communicate. I didn't know about the grammar, about the structure, vocabulary part, and even I didn't have that confidence in myself that I can represent myself in front of the everyone. But after day by day, I gradually increased my confidence, and this was a great journey. I have learned so much with my from my teachers, and they also appreciate me a lot. And they are one thing that I liked a lot, that whenever I feel underconfident, so they are be by side when that you have confidence in it, you have some talent, so you can definitely grow in your life. So yes, this was a great journey.
Thank you.